So here are some things to avoid when drawing in perspective. This applies to two-point perspective as well as three-point perspective. So here, let's take a look at this. So what's wrong with this cube? Um, it's very distorted. And the reason why it's distorted is because it lies outside what is known as the cone of perspective. The cone of perspective is actually a hypothetical circle with its edges touching both the vanishing points. In this particular case, you could draw a cube anywhere inside of the shaded red area and it wouldn't be distorted. But once you get beyond the edges of this cone of perspective, outside of the vanishing points, you'll start running into this condition where your cubes will begin to look rather distorted. This condition also will apply if you're drawing above the horizon line as well. So anytime you're outside of that hypothetical cone of perspective, your cubes will begin to look somewhat distorted. Now, another condition that you should try to avoid is drawing at or very near the horizon line when establishing a cube. Here you'll see that the top edge of the cube is parallel with the horizon line. This means that the cube kind of lacks definition. You can't really tell how big the top of the cube is. So you're better off always to draw a little bit above the horizon line so as to make sure that someone realizes that the cube top actually is going to the vanishing points as well. Of course, this condition exists even if you were drawing with the horizon line extremely low on your canvas. In this particular case, the cube looks as though it is out in the desert and it is a massive cube drawn at some distance from you. So those are at least two conditions, and there's probably, I think there's one more that I will mention in the next tutorial that you should avoid as well.